I was walking my dog by my house when an entitled mother, Karen, demands I stop to let her precious little baby pet my dog, Yeti. I have no issue with people patting my dog. He loves attention, and he is adorable. Karen, oh isn't she sweet? What is her name? Me, his name is Yeti. Cause he's so fluffy. Karen, oh wow, she would make adorable puppies with my Walter. I have the same kind of dog at home. We should breed them together. Yes, that would be awesome. Me, no thanks. I'm good. Karen, what? Really? She's perfect. Walter is precious. Let me show you the pictures. I'll give you my number and we can arrange it. I want baby to have a puppy from Walter. You can even have one after we pick our puppy first. Karen just kept insisting I give her my number and plan a day to pimp out Yeti. I told her no. She turns to her kid and says, the mean lady doesn't want you to have a puppy. Of course, her kid starts to scream. I'm not even worried about the kid being entitled, because the mom was a nightmare. I'd be a stress ball too. Karen is just super pushy. Keeps possessively petting Yeti and trotting her mouth through the bullshit. Me, Yeti is a boy dog. He can't have babies. Karen, that's a lie. If I heard one. Why does she have a pink collar? Me, I like pink. And I had a girl dog before Yeti. And why do I have to explain colors? Karen, sell me your dog then. Me, haha nope. Bye, yabbint. Then I walked off. Apparently, Karen never learned how to properly chat with people. I hope she doesn't try to get her kid a date the same way when they are old enough. This happened like 2 ago, so this will have a lot of detail. I was going to play Fortnite with my friends on Xbox, but none of them were online. I FaceTimed them, and they said they would be on soon. So I decided to do random fill squads while I waited. Big mistake. If anyone doesn't know what random fill squads is, it's an option of filling all available slots in your group with random people that also use fill. Anyways, I get paired with 3 random people. I talked in game chat to see if anybody had a mic to talk with. 2 people didn't, but then Ek comes along. He sounded about 8 or 9 years old. We were pretty far into the game with about 2 other squads left. Our 2 teammates that didn't have mics died earlier, so it was me and Ek left. I consider myself average at the game. Ek wasn't as skilled, which is understandable with his age. We died and our team got 3rd place. Ek was mad, which was normal because we got so far. I said good try and left the game. About 5 minutes later I get a party invite. I recognized that gamer tag and that it was Ek. I joined thinking what could go wrong? Expecting to hear Ek, I was rudely greeted by a clearly upset M. How dare you make my son lose his game? I was startled, but politely replied, sorry ma'am, I tried my best, there's not much else I could do. She then yelled, you're going to play with my son until he wins a game. I was getting annoyed and replied something on the lines of, ma'am, I have friends I'm going to play with soon, I would play with your son if they weren't coming. I totally would had played with the kid again if M wasn't involved. M then said, I don't give a shit if your friends are playing or not. Play with my son. My husband is a lawyer and I can get you sued if you don't play with him, do you understand? I didn't want to get into more drama, so I blocked the account and haven't heard anything back since. I work in a tech-based retail store. It's a flagship in London and we are hella busy all the time. We have both sales and repairs. I work on the repair side of things. We also have free training sessions in store, so teaching people how to use our products, and have kids hours as well, so it's appealing for the whole family. We often get a lot of EPs leaving their kids and going off shopping, which we absolutely do not allow as we're not responsible for anyone in those sessions, but they often get a slap on the wrist and realize what they did was wrong. But today's EP takes the cake. I don't know all the details as I didn't deal with her firsthand, but this is what I know from the grapevine / some firsthand account. I'm supporting sales for the day. As customers go through sales first before repairs, they usually have questions about repairs that sales can't answer. That's where I come in. I notice a colleague in a really deep conversation with this young kid, can't be older than 7 to 8, and didn't think much of it until an hour later the same kid is talking to another member of staff. He doesn't seem to be with anyone. I don't think anything of it until this morning. We've just opened, and lo and behold this kid is back and talking to more staff. A lot of us recognize him. because of the really bright yellow jacket he was wearing, and we get a bit suspicious. One of the senior staff goes over to chat to him to find out what's the deal. It turns out the kid's mum has dropped him off at store and is going out for the day with friends. He tells us she aims to pick him up by 8 as she did yesterday. 2 issues with this. 1. It says Sunday, we close at 6. 2. What the absolute ever living fuck. Now this part is blurry as I was in appointments the whole time and only witnessed the end. One of the manager's attempts to get some information from the kid. As we're not liable for him, we need to contact nearest mother and get her ass back here for her kid. But the child doesn't know her number, nor does he have a phone on him. Manager is left no choice but to call the police that also contact Child Protective Services. Not sure if they had to in cases of abandonment or what. That's just what I was told. Police show up and talk to the boy. No idea what happened here, but by some miracle they are able to contact Mumzilla, and then shit hits the fan. Turns out she was having a lovely time halfway across London, and she's pissed that someone called the police on her son. She eventually gets to the store screaming like a banshee about how dare we interrupt her day. This is kind of how it went. Paraphrasing is again. I wasn't there. EP equals you know the drill. M equals manager. Ep. Why did you call the police for my son? He was perfectly fine playing with the phones. M. Ma'am, this is a retail store. It's private property and not a daycare center. We are not responsible for your child. Ep. Well, he's been here lots of times and no one has ever complained. It's your job to look after customers. M. We're here to serve and support, not babysit. What if your child was abducted? M. How dare you threaten something like that on my son? I would take you to court for negligence. M. I'm pretty sure abandonment is negligence. All this was said in front of a police officer, which was wonderful. They were both escorted outside, and we began the process of banning from the store. No idea what will happen to the woman or her son. Maybe next time hire a sitter instead of dropping him off with us. Okay, so a little cultural note, in my country arranged marriages are still common. And if you don't know what an arranged marriage is, it's when the marriage is planned by the parents of the both sides as opposed to agreement of just the two sides in Western countries. So this entitled lady enters a dentistry school in my city and asks the receptionist for the name, picture and the phone number of the females attending the school. And when he asks the M why she is asking for people's personal information, she answers, so I can find a worthy person for my precious son to marry. So he just tells her that she has entered the college without being a student, which is considered trespassing, and she should leave now. The M makes a scene, and then is followed out by security. This has to be the worst case of him I have ever heard in my life. Me, and my boyfriend Marcus, M, were at this place called Fillina's Pizza. We were eating and having a great time until entitled Mom, M, and entitled Brat, Eb, entered. The Eb stared down my BF and asked him to play on his phone. M, sorry, this phone is for business reasons only. Eb, okay. He then goes over to his mom and whispers something to her. She looks over at us like we ran over her dog. For some backstory, he had 2 phones, an iPhone for business and a Samsung for personal stuff. M, excuse me, could you let my son play on your phone please? M, sorry ma'am, but this phone is like new and it's only for business, so there are no games on it. M, oh my god, just let him play. You already have 2. You only need 1. This is where I step in. Me, excuse me mammy, and my boyfriend are trying to enjoy our date. Please leave us be. Why won't you just give him your phone? M, gasped boyfriend. Do you have to do that faggot shit here? Covers Eb's eyes. Me, being the smart mouth I am, I think we can do faggot shit wherever we like ma'am. Now please fuck off. M, I can't stand you fags. I'm going to get the manager. A few moments later. Manager, what seems to be the problem? M, these fags stole my son's phone. Then, he had to show the Apple ID name and match it with his driver's license. She had sheer terror on her face. She got kicked out my harassment of characters, and we get a free pizza of our choice on our next visit. If the M see this, choke on pepperoni entitled bitch. Did you enjoy this video? Leave a like and subscribe to Brody for more.